most of you here, not all, but most of you here today, certainly have seen us do this live. Many of you were here last week when we made the forecast for the 100-point move that I just showed you, or whatever the amount was. You saw that, but many of you have seen much more than just this. Many of you have seen this done dozens and dozens of times, and several of you here have had subscriptions and so on. Is it time for you to learn the square principle, or are you better off not knowing it? Is it better to not know this principle? Are you better off just simply moving along and continuing to use what you presently use? I think not. I think that while others may continue to struggle with their markets, the market's twists and turns, your newly found information about the square principle, your grasp of that principle, will put you into the market in very, very different positioning with a very different outlook than others have about what is likely going to happen. Most of you know that markets couldn't possibly be random, but the experts will tell you, if they were to listen to me, that this is just nuts, that somebody is saying that you can know what the market's likely going to do. It just so happens, though, that those experts don't want to come here to listen to us, even though they've been invited. And I've even pointed out to them that we, for the last 2 years, have been making forecasts on Ameritrade with Ben Lichtenstein, where just last week on the 24th, you're welcome to go over to Ameritrade, I made the following forecast. Let me find it here. Here's natural gas. On this day, on the 24th, natural gas was trading at $382. And I told Ben on the program, on this very program, if you go to their site, Ameritrade Network, and you look at the date right here, down here, see it says futures January 24th, 2022. This is at 5 in the morning. So natural gas has just opened. It wasn't even at the closing level we're showing here at 382. It was much lower. Hell, it opened down to 372. 370. So, but we just use this as a starting point. But we were forecasting it would move up to 487 to 489. And Ben said, "Wow, that's a pretty sizable move." You can hear him say that. Well, and we said it would happen during the week. Well, it actually took a couple of extra days. It did happen during the week. It happened on Friday, but it did get up to 487.6 here, and it's even gone a little higher. But we haven't really closed much above that level. How long would you like to live without that information, without knowing how to do that? How long are you going to tolerate not having information that you really could have, like the square principle, to put together really astonishing forecasts for what markets are going to do, to say nothing of trading them and bettering your whole life through understanding the markets better?